You're in
something.
America.
So?
You're in America.
So what?
That's none of your business. Stay out of it.
I don't need to stay out of it.
I said,
It's
excuse
loud enough
me.
for everybody to hear. Stop being ignorant.
Calling me ignorant.
Oh,
Yes.
Here's the new plan. Whenever a Karen's found being a Karen out in public, we deport them. That quick, that easy. You don't like the people that are in this country? Then you leave. Be much easier to deport the Karens than it is to deport the millions of people who have come here for better lives, or who might be already born here and their families came here for better lives. There's way fewer Karens. There's a lot of you, don't get me wrong, but there's less of you than there are good people who have sought refuge in the country that is designed for that. And that, guess what? Your ancestors also did. Because unless you're indigenous to this country, Karen, you don't belong here either if your standard is you gotta go back to the country of origin from whence you came. So, how does that sound? If you're ever again any Karens caught out in public being rude and racist and disgusting to another human being just because you don't like the way they talk or the color of their skin, bye-bye, you're out of here. We're going to send you to whatever country, Ireland or Italy or whatever country it is that you think you're more entitled to be in America than others. You're going back to your homeland where you're not going to speak the language or understand the customs or probably be able to drink as much as some of these people, more of an Ireland reference, and deal with it. Sorry, go back to where you came from, or in the accent you understand, go back to where you came from.
so what?
Serious
That's
right
none of
now?
your business. Stay out of it.
I don't need to stay out of it.
I
It's
said,
yelling
excuse
loud enough
me.
for everybody to hear. Stop being ignorant.
Calling me ignorant.
Oh,
Yes.
my
all this,
goodness.
Go back to Mexico and all that stuff.
oh
Yes,
my goodness.
absolutely.
You are very rude.
And then a good Samaritan steps in to help the nice lady being harassed by this horrible human being and calls this Karen ignorant. And the Karen, without even thinking about it, without even hesitating, drops the N-word? This is a rare double racist Karen trying to take down two races at the same time, all while shopping for basic necessities. I mean, this is just a regular day for this Karen. This Karen, you know, is just dropping racial epithets constantly anytime somebody gets in the way. That was my granola bar, you You understand that? Oh, you're gonna cut me off in traffic, you I mean, just any possible chance she gets to try to denigrate a group of people, literally for no reason, she'll do it. Why? Because that's the Karen way.
No, I'm not.
you
Because
gonna
this
stand
is
here
my
and
country.
argue?
Yes, this is my
It's not
country.
your
Oh,
country.
yes, it is.
No, we don't
Oh,
want
yes,
you
it
here.
is. I don't care.
We don't want you.
I don't care what you want or not.
We do want you here.
Leave me
That's
alone.
not true.
No.
Yes.
How
We want you
rude. How rude.
Get her to
No, ma'am.
leave me
This,
alone.
this is inappropriate.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, tell her.
No, ma'am.
Tell her.
It's
I
inappropriate.
said, excuse
Speak
me.
for the store.
I'm not here for the store.
You're in the store.
I'm spending money in the store.
So am I.
Correct.
Uh-huh. So we're both
Please
customers.
go. Please
Oh.
go. Get out of here.
How rude.
Just come back. Just come back.
Oh, where?
Shut up. Are you... Does she honestly still have a right to be
No, ma'am.
here? Okay.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, ma'am. This is inappropriate.
Then the nice lady being attacked for no reason says, "This is my country," which of course it is her country because she lives here in this country. And what does the Karen of course immediately say? "No, this ain't your country. We don't want you here." I love that these Karens think that this random lady at the supermarket wearing a neon green shirt and flip-flops is somehow in charge of deciding who is welcome and is not welcome in America. Guess what? You got no friends, you got no family, and your 47 cats can't vote, okay? But then another great thing happened. Another good Samaritan stepped in, this time one of the managers of the store, and says, "We do want you here," to the nice lady, and says, "What's happening is inappropriate." And the Karen, of course, because the manager in this case is white, says, tell her. She assumes just because he's white that he's going to be another But guess what? Not all white people are just Karens like you. Sometimes they're man Karens. In this case, it was a nice white person who's not a Karen at all. And he said to the woman, "You're making a scene. I could hear it all the way in my office. Please leave the store." And this is what needs to happen in every Karen case from now on. We need to all surround the Karen, Obviously, never be violent, never get in somebody's personal space, but surround them and shame them. Make sure they realize there is no place in American society, or any society on earth for that matter, for somebody who is going to act holier than thou just because they are not of a certain ethnic background. Not only is that horrible and disgusting, it's also illegal to discriminate against somebody. And you're bordering on hate crimes when you make somebody to the verge of tears like this poor woman is because you decide that you're superior because, I don't know, you got flip-flops. Anybody can get flip-flops. That doesn't make you special, lady. I also think it's important to point out that this woman seems to be shopping primarily for a huge amount of toilet paper. Why? Because this woman is clearly full of shit.
Oh, whatever. I ain't listening to this bullcrap.
And when she finally, after trying to look for allies anywhere and realizing there were no fellow devils in the store, she stormed off and got in what seemed like the pharmacy line. Because obviously she's very sick in the head and probably most parts of her body. The only negative here is that it looks as though the manager did let her stay in the store. And that's what we can't allow. From now on, we all as a society, when you see somebody being a Karen, sure, feel free and film it and put them on blast. But also, make sure they pay the consequence of not getting to continue to enjoy polite society. You're gonna make somebody's life horrible because of the color of their skin or the sound of their voice, you're out. You don't get your toilet paper today, Karen. No, not on my watch. You're gonna have to wipe your butt with, I don't know, with your hands or something. That'll teach you a lesson. I'm Ben Gleib for Rebel HQ, reminding you that we just need a more chill planet without a Karen in the world. And that's a line from my brand new stand-up comedy special, The Mad King, which drops on YouTube on August 14th. In the meantime, you can check out my first special, Neurotic Gangster, also on YouTube and Amazon Prime, and follow me at Ben Gleib on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm dropping 5 days a week, a video including stand-up clips, crowd work, messing with the audience, and much more. So check that out, and see you soon.